everyone, I just wanted to show you some of the products I'll probably be using in this next project. I'm going to be making a clock for my other little grandson who loves the ocean. This is going to be my first try at ocean waves. So aside from my, I've got all kinds of paints. I've got apple barrel, some Delta, some older folk art paints in tans, browns, greens, and blues. I've got my casting craft for my waves, pinata blue and white. I've got some colors from Just For You UK, which is now in the United States, and you can't see those. I'd have to turn the labels over. You might get my thumb. These right here are dyes. Same here. Also some liquid coloring. And underneath all of that is a piece of plexiglass. That's the name of it. And on the back, I'm going to put some contact paper here, so I can just pour over and let the resin fall to the side. I've got some sand and some vinyl letters that I just happen to have here at home, so I'm going to paint those to match the clock. Anyway, I thought I would fill you in on what I'm using. You can find a list of these in my description box below. So, stay tuned. I'm going to get ready to go. Have to charge my phone first, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, everyone. I think my phone is charged enough to get us through part of this, the next few steps here. I've got it plugged in, so we should be okay. Now, I'm taking my contact paper, and it's just, I think I got it from the dollar store. It's Duck brand, so it's got a really good stickum to it. I'm just going to cut a piece. I usually do straighter lines, but anyway, I'll cut a piece. Oh, look at me fight this thing. And cover the back of this plexiglass. Now, one thing about the plexiglass is I used a marker to trace the circle. My husband cut it on a bandsaw is what he used. And of course, you know, you've got the marker on the edge here, but just to show you quickly, that marker will come off real easy with a little alcohol, just like that. And while I'm at it, I'm going to clean the whole piece. I'm going to do another clock with this one. Anyway, I'll wipe that off a bit. And I'm not quite sure how the acrylic paints are going to adhere to this plexiglass, but it is scratched up. I didn't scratch it up purposely. It's just been in my shop for ages. So that's got the scratches. We'll probably use that side. But let me peel this all off. Reverse the curl a little bit. So, okay, if I can find a open edge here to peel back. Now, this is clear, and it's sticky. So get rid of that. That's a scratch side. So, if I can see under this blue, set that on there. Get it done really good. This is going to keep the resin from sneaking behind the plexiglass when we pour. I had a little brayer here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I guess it's a brayer. I can use it as a brayer, but we're going to go around the edges here. Make sure that's down good and tight. I guess a whole credit card would have worked really good too. Anything you can find. Just get that down really, real good. There's probably air bubbles, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to remove this puppy pad. You'll notice at the beginning of this video I did take a picture of pretty much the basics that I have on hand for resining, which, you know, includes the my ventilator, my glue gun, puppy pads. Pretty much the necessities. I thought instead of just picking up everything one at a time and showing you what I use, I'll just take a snapshot, and it's listed in my descriptions. And I think I need to break in a new pair of craft scissors, because these, well, maybe they can be sharpened. I don't know how I've acquired so many pairs of scissors, but I do have one pair that were my mother's, that she used for material only, so I have that stashed away for material only. But I have some good little Fisker scissors too I like. These are Scotch, but they're pretty old. Anyway, let's go around the edges here. As close as I can get. Right. I think before we pour, I'll go around with a knife and cut all of that and make sure it's even. All right, anyway, I didn't grab a little thing of water. Hold on a second, please. Okay, got a little water, and I'll see if I can't try to paint the underneath of a seascape. Just a little tidbit, I put a little dish soap in my water for when I paint. I took ceramics years ago, and our instructor said that was really helpful. I don't know why, but then of course when you clean your paintbrushes, she said, you put a little daub of, like I use Dawn anyway, a little daub in your hand, take your dirty brush and swirl gently like this. Make sure it gets up in through all the bristles, rinse it off, and you're good to go. But she said that was a good way of taking care of your brushes. So I think you're in focus, and you're recording. Okay, I'm going to sit and see if I can't try to paint a seascape. Cross your fingers. I always drew and painted when I was younger, but was never really into seascapes. So let's see what brush I want. You know, I don't have the brushes I really like, and I like the ones with the, you know, the flat edges. I seem to have more control with those. But for the time being, I think this will work. So, what do I have here? A little khaki. And we'll try to do a little sandy beach. Let's see. You know, like I said, I'm just winging it, so you have about this much beach. Just enough to give me a bit of a foundation here. I haven't painted for a while. Start with the light. I guess you can go resin all the way, but probably save a little resin if you just paint your basic bottom first. I didn't need all that much paint, but anyway, give us a little foundation here. Hello, I have a cat. Oh, actually I have 5. This is Bert. He's checking things out. I didn't need that much paint. Don't know what I was thinking. So, you know, I usually just scoop it back in the container. Waste not, want not. When I first started doing YouTube videos, one of my first ones was cleaning up my craft room. This is a little room in my back porch, and I've actually turned it into a pretty nice craft room. Got a heater in here, I got my air purifier in here, nice bench that's level, lots of covered space. Yeah, it turned out really nice. I'm going to do a little dark brown here, or darker brown. What's this? I can't see. Mississippi mud. Just to, boy, that needs a good shake. Make it look like wet sand up in here. No, it's sticking pretty good. You're not getting opaque colors, but I guess you could if you kept going over and over. Make that pretend that looks like wet sand. Then I'll go in with a medium colored sand. This is Coffee Latte. Oh, that's brand new. I could use oh, I actually made myself a cup of coffee. Speaking of latte, oh, come on, Billy. Oh, I've got 9 videos up. One is almost ready to go. I'm going to try to get one out at least once a week. I haven't figured out a very good scheduling date yet. So if you subscribe and ring the bell, that will let you know. I did put a new one up. So I'd sure appreciate you joining my channel. It's a little lighter. Just a little bit. Said I'm winging this all the way, so you can wing it with me. A little brown. All right. Next, I'm gonna go with a little bit of green. Start with a light green. This is Sea Aqua by American Deco Art. Don't need much. Don't even worry about that. Oh, a little too much brown. It's very light. There we go, a little bit. Oh, I haven't been to the beach in many years. Used to scare me, those ocean waves. Once friends and we got stuck in an undertow, and boy, that was frightening. I mean, I bet we fought the water for, seemed like an eternity, but probably a good 10 minutes before we could ride it out. That's what they say you're supposed to do. Just ride it out till you can ride into a beach. I think we were at least a quarter of a mile down the beach before we could finally get onto land. Now this is a, let me see, I thought I had a different green. Well, this is a turquoise, so let's see what this does. And then we'll just get darker and darker. Oh, look at this. I have a little seahorse that I did in resin a while ago. Isn't that cute? I mean, I'm going to put him in there somewhere because the grandson, he loves seahorses. So this clock is for him, and he's 6, so they're learning to tell time, and I thought that would be a nice Christmas present. There'd be some clocks for the boys. I'd like to try a little more of this green. Well, wipe your brush. Try that again. Share your comments with me also. I'd love to hear from you. I've only got 27 subscribers, but I'm, like I said, just beginning. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, or show me some of your artwork. That would be fun. All right, now I'm going to go to the lighter blue and work my way up. This is like a baby blue, parrot blue. Looks like robin egg blue to me. At least it'll give me a guideline. And you know, if this doesn't work out, I'm sure this paint would be easy to scrape off or wash off and start over. This is a medium blue. Ocean Cruise. Well, that fits our scene, doesn't it? Whoa. That's pretty watery. Some of these are old. Well, that's pretty watery. We'll see what happens. It's close to the same color, isn't it? Maybe if I got more of the blue versus the water. I'm not going to worry about that one. Oh, we got bubbles in the ocean already. All right, now this is a bright blue. Then we'll go into the dark blue. I must have watched 50 videos on painting the ocean. So, see what I could do with it. I am having fun with these videos. I probably said this before in another one, but I had the chance to go to college in my 40s, and it was a toss-up whether I would go into accounting or teaching. Well, I chose the accounting. I worked out of my house for, probably 12, 13 years. That was okay, but I should have been an art teacher, I'm thinking. Now, this is a dry one, I think. Tell me it's not true. Well, corn dogs. See if my corn dog sticks. Let's see if there's any color in here. I guess. Boy, that one's pretty much gone. It's pretty tarry. Sometimes if you just add water, you're all right. Look at that. Well, the more you watch me, you'll know. Try not to waste anything. But this is going to be our darker blue. We'll just do the majority of this here. I don't know if I'll get to pouring resin tonight. That might be something to do in the morning when I've had a good night's sleep. This is kind of exciting. Like I said, I've never done this kind of thing before. When I was a kid and liked to draw all the time, I did animals, mostly animals, and I didn't like writing essays, so I usually drew my pictures and did my reports that way, and I got by with it till about my junior year, and then they didn't buy that anymore. I had to really write, but I used to illustrate them. Well, let's see, we got a dark wave going over lighter wave with the green pulling back into the lighter green. I probably need a little more of that light green there. Get rid of that gob. I can throw that away. Well, yeah, it's gone. This will be gone. See if I can get a little more of that light green. It's the dark green. Better shake. It's pretty. Well, what do you think? That might serve the purpose. A little more tan here. Whoops, I just buggered that up. It's just not sticking. Not as well as the others. All right. My friends, I think I will let this set until tomorrow, and we'll carry on. And we'll pour some resin and see what I can do. All right. Have the best evening. Good night, everyone. Sleep well, and until I see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. It's Billie. I think I've built up enough courage to try to finish this wall clock with the ocean scene to it. And before I get started, I have set up some of the colors I'm going to be using. Let me walk you through them real quick before I mix up the resin and get these started. I have set up some Cast and Craft white with some of my Just For You pigments UK. Pardon me, it's Just For You UK, now in the United States. So I have some pigments with my white, my dark blue, my medium blue, and these say they're soap dyes, but I got them in an assortment from Amazon, which are actually very good pigments for resin. And I've tried to match up a little bit of the pigments with the paint colors I'm going to use, so I can give it a little bit of a glimmer. And there's my sand. So I'm going to go ahead and mix my resin, get ready for this, and see what I can come up with. So I will see you in just a short. Bye. Okay, well, I did it. I had to take my glove off to get you started again. Anyway, here's our painted plexiglass. And I did have a little Lazy Susan, so I just put some tin foil on it. Maybe that might help me in this little quest. First things first, I did put my pigments in my resins, added just a few drops of paint color, so they're a bit translucent yet. Now I'm gonna first thing I'm gonna do is get my sand down. So let's mix that up a little bit. It's been almost 20 minutes since I mixed this, so that means I don't have a lot of time. Let's get part of this down. I don't know if I add seashells since it's going to be a clock. I just might for sure put my little seahorse in there. I'm dripping. Save some of that as it runs out. Now I did get a little darker brown. Maybe I'll just pour a little sand in that. This is a medium brown, I guess. Who'd have ever thought you'd have to buy sand, eh? That's a little runny, but let's just pour that. So the pigments gave it a bit of a shimmer. And the colors I didn't do too terribly opaque because, you know, we do have the painted scene underneath. Did I just repeat myself? Well, that's possible. Possible. Darker brown here. And these are almost, well, probably 3/4 of an ounce that I did up of each color. I mixed up 12 ounces all total. I want you right there. Well, I think we're getting some kind of a cool effect. Done with the sand. Let's just pour this. This is pretty light green seafoam green. Nice. Not too bad, Bill. Yeah, here we go. Darker green. Probably didn't need that much made up, but oh, this is going to be awesome. I did get my clock mechanisms in the mail today, so I should be able to put those together as soon as all of this fun part's done. Ooh. That's pretty, isn't it? And medium blue. It's a little darker than the paint. Oh, that's nice and thick, isn't it? You know what? I don't even know where we started or left off because I went to shut the video off and it was already off. So I don't know yet if you watched me mess this up worse than it was, trying to tone down the white. But I guess I'll just repeat myself saying I'm going to let this set, come back tomorrow and try again to fix this area here. And I'm so sorry about that, for goodness sakes. I wasn't on the ball, was I? All right. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, hi everyone. I am back. I suppose third time I'm hoping will be the charm on this. As you recall, I overdid it with the white. Then I tried to fix it and it just turned too stormy. Let's put it that way. So I've just finished mixing up some resin and I just got the dark blue, the medium blue, the light blue, and the white, some clear. So I'm just wanting most of this section here really calm blue, dark blue, and a little bit of the light blue. So, and I don't know that I should actually pour a little clear on first, but I probably should. So I guess I will. Ugh. How about just very little thin? Maybe a section at a time. Just a little at a time over this blue, possibly. I'm not sure I should have put the seahorse on, but my little man likes seahorses, so I was thinking I could have moved him over where the number 1 would be. But Grandma was not thinking. And someone wants outside. I think I made that darker than previously. See, I was thinking if I hadn't have put the clear on, this might have stuck better, but I don't know. Like I said, this is the first try for me. I don't know. I'm gonna bugger up the little seahorse or not. Over there. More darker, darker. Here we go. Excuse me, I have to put my boy Brian out. No more frogs. I don't have any more frogs tonight. Yeah, it's been very cold out here the last few days, and he had a little tree frog earlier. You know, they bring them home or they bring them to the sidewalks, but they don't hurt them. Never found a dead one. They just bring them to me. And I go have to hide them in the flower bed again. Yeah, see, I don't want it that busy. Don't want this too busy. And I forgot to put the clear on. Gosh. I like how some of these waves turned out. Might be a little white. Okay, let me just go ahead and get this on. I'll get the heat gun to it, and I'm going to mute that so we don't have to listen. Blend these a little bit, and then I'll add some white. How's that sound? Yeah, I didn't want it too stormy. Okay, let's see what now it's really not blending, is it? It there. If I do this. Is it all new to this girl here? Now, where's my little white? Not get carried away. I'm wishing I had more blue here. The light blue kind of took over. Hi everyone, I'm back. Hope this finds you well today. My goodness, this was my third try or third pour on this soon-to-be clock with the beach scene. I'm gonna leave it alone because I just can't fiddle with it anymore. I did tone it down so it didn't look like a raging storm was happening, but now it's time to just put my letters on, numbers, and then a clear coat over, and then we can finish it up. My question now is, I think these would be just great left white. They'll stand out. You know, they'll look nice on whichever color they're set at. So I do think I'm going to keep them white. And you know, I did make another clock, a red one, and it's on YouTube now. I struggled with putting the numbers on. I really did. They the circle isn't a complete, you know, it's not a perfect circle. It seems to go narrow here on the sides. So I fought and fought and fought. But I did make myself a gauge, which, you know, helped in the long run. And what I did is I had a 10-inch paper plate. This is a 10-inch round, so I quartered it, marked it off, you know, set my 12, 3, 6, and 9, and then I was able to go counterclockwise, no pun, and place the rest of the numbers, and it seemed to have worked out so well that way. So I'm not gonna hold you up as I'm trying to place these numbers on. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then gosh, I might as well just do this, put on the clear coat, and then we can finish it from there. So I think that'll save us some time, and you know what I'm going to be doing. So with that, I will say have a great day, and see you in a little while. Bye. Hi everyone. I hope you're well today. I woke up to 4 inches of snow. It's beautiful outside though. Winter is upon us here in Idaho. Anyway, I am ready to finish this beautiful clock for my grandbaby. I have got my numbers on, drilled the hole. Did you notice he likes seahorses? So I had this little resin mold, and I made a little seahorse for him. Once again, this was my first attempt at a seascape. It was, what, 3 different tries? But this is what I'm happy with. So, you know, it turned out nice. It's got a beautiful shine. The top coat's on. Before I put my mechanism on, which I did get from Amazon. I was initially going to go to Michael's a while back, but I ended up ordering a set on Amazon, which actually came with two mechanisms, 6 different sets of hands, and I did finish the other clock, which I'll show you. Well, I might as well show it to you now. This video is online, and I made the red one for the younger grandson who likes red. And I thought this turned out so beautiful. I mean, it really did. So now they're ready to go. Almost. So first thing I need to do is get the contact paper off the back. And needless to say, I forgot to heat this up a little bit before I started, but it should pop off relatively easy if I can get a start somewhere here. You know, when I did the red one, I was going to put black paint on the back, but you know, it turned out so nice. I don't think, well, I didn't. I just didn't do it. I noticed that when I took the contact paper off that it did not leave a film of any kind. I mean, it really came off without a film. This might be a little difficult because I didn't heat it. But here we go. It's coming. It's going to come off. It is going to come off. So bear with me just a minute or two. We can get this off of here. Need a little muscle. Need a little muscle. Oh, there's a bit of a film, but that can come off with a alcohol wipe, I'm sure. Maybe not so easy as the red one because I didn't heat it. We'll get there. I did find this same contact paper on Amazon too, so it's listed in my description section with all the materials I've used for this project. There we go. Just need to pop. I wanted to get this finished and wrapped. You can see my paint job on the back, which I did not follow. Initially I did, but then, if you remember, I got carried away with the white. And then it looked like a ferocious storm. Didn't want that. So, oh, and some beautiful drippings came off of this clock with the blues. And I'm going to make another tray with those skins. If you saw previously on my YouTube channel, I have a video using the red and black skins from the red clock and made a beautiful resin tray. So feel free to look at that. And feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. I have 30 subscribers now. I'm trying to build up this channel, and it sure would help me if you subscribed and I could have you notified every time I put up a new video. And I'm just having fun with this whole YouTube family. I mean, I'm learning so much. I'm seeing great artists. You know, I just admire all the resin artists I've been watching. They're just phenomenal. Might have to take a blade to this. This one, we'll just pop it. Come on, baby. There's a little pair of pliers here. I don't want to scratch it. All right, now I'm fumbling. Now Billy's fumbling. Let's just get you off of there. There we go. Oh, I might have scratched it a tad. Here we go. Come in at an angle. Okay. All right. Oh, a couple more over here. I'm going to take my blade when we're through and just skim across here and get the rest of the paper off. Oh, please, come on. Oh, that's on there. So it makes sense to take your heat gun and heat the back up a little bit before you try to get this off. But you know, I was so excited. I just thought, oh, I've got to finish this clock and this video, and I need to let everybody know how beautiful it came out. And I just got excited and forgot to heat it up. But all right, let's just leave that alone for now. A little wet wipe here. Well, it's kind of dry. Clean up the back. That'll take off the, only a couple spots of residue, but won't worry about that just yet. Oh, and look at these. You know me, don't throw anything away. We could use those. Those are very pretty. Might have to save a few of those. All right. The fixture mechanism. So there's the hanger, which goes like that, and I believe this rubber washer goes on next. And we're going to put it through the hole, which is a bit tight. I had to, there we go, pop that in. You know, all the clock fixtures that came with this set were black. And I really like how the white numbers turned out. I mean, it's just, they're not just in your face, and they show up clearly. So I'm pretty pleased with that. That is for sure. We'll pop on our minute hand. Like I said, we'll just pop it on, of course. There we go. Hope there's room for the other hand. Maybe that one goes first. Gosh, I can't remember. It does. It's got a bigger hole because it lays down. Okay. I gotcha. I don't want to scratch it. I don't think it goes down all the way. Let's see what happens. There we are. Oh, second hand. Pop in there, baby. Oh, I forgot a washer. Way to go. Darn it, Billy, I'm in a hurry. Sometimes it just doesn't pay to be in a hurry, does it? No, I probably can't get that off of there. There we go. Oh, oh my goodness, I pulled the middle out. That happened with the other one too, but it still works. Okay. I will tighten this shortly, and we'll go minute hand. Oh no, that's the hour hand, isn't it? Get on there straight. No, I don't want to scratch it. Probably the paint has something to do with it. I just used a white spray paint. Okay, you've got to fit there. Okay, you've got to fit there. You will fit in there. Let's put the battery in. And let's see, I should know how many. Here we are. Well, look, the second hand's moving. Yay! I will set the time. You know what I need to check and see is if this, once I tighten it, if that will, oh good, it won't get hung up on the little seahorse. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this project. I will take a still of it and put it on my wall so you can see. I think it's lovely. Don't know that I'm going to try this beach scene in the near future, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, my name's Billie. I sure appreciate having you today. Subscribe, like, take good care. And if my videos don't get out, well, I'm trying to get one out every Sunday. I have several that are ready to go, and I'm going to finish up 2 today. So I just want to say happy holidays. Be safe. Lots of love. Bye.